With all the various lights that are available out on the market today to use for YouTube videos or even video productions, you can go with something like a ring light or maybe a panel light, or if you're doing stuff at your desk like live streaming, you would get something like a pancake light. But my personal favorite kind of light definitely has to be a Cob Light. The reason I love these kind of lights is simply the fact that they give you a super professional and cinematic look for a fraction of the price. And that's why in this video, I'll be sharing 5 different ways you can actually use a Cob Light based off of different various looks, as well as cool effects like that fake window you see behind me. Yes, that's a Cob Light, and I'll show you how you can do that. Let's go. This video is sponsored by GVM. Now, we've been using GVM lights for about 2 years, and I think something that you should think about when it comes to investing into your lighting solution or learning about building out your set or what have you, is that you'll probably use this kind of light for more than just shooting videos. Like, we use this light to shoot our thumbnails, for other types of photography, as well as at our live event, Grow With Video Live, to do on-camera stuff, photo booths, and things like that. And that's honestly why Cob Lights are awesome, because they're so powerful and they can be used for different situations. Now, what's cool about GVM is that they actually have Cob Lights for every kind of budget, and all their lights hook up to your phone with their app, which is super nice and convenient. But if you haven't purchased a Cob Light yet, be sure to check out their selection. In this video, I'll be using their 200D and 300D lights, which are great for professional studio work. Now, the first way you can use a Cob Light is using it as your main key light. The most important thing that you need to light is your face or whoever is on camera, and that would be called the key light. And honestly, what makes Cob Lights great for this is that they produce a big and large soft light. And this produces that cinematic look that a lot of people have, and it also produces a very flattering look. So ladies, if you really want a flattering look, go with a Cob Light and softbox solution. And what's cool about Cob Lights is their mount system. Cob Lights have what is called a Bowens mount, which allows you to change the different kind of diffuser you throw on them. In many of GVM's light kits, they actually include a diffuser, but what's so cool is that you can get one that's off-market or third-party and still connect it to your GVM light. And there are a variety of different soft boxes that you can get for various different use cases. And so for this specific talking head shot, I am using the 300D with a circular softbox from GVM, which I absolutely love this kind of setup, and it makes it just super simple. It's one light, looks awesome, and then you're ready to go. The second way you can actually use the Cob Light is to light 2 people. If you have a podcast or an interview show or any kind of situation where it requires more than 2 people, you can actually use one of these lights to light everybody. And one way you can do that is if you're sitting at a table or something and everybody's looking at each other, you can actually boom a lantern connected to the softbox and literally light everybody's face evenly with just one light. I really love what YouTubers Becky and Chris did with their 2-person podcast setup. They actually got a super long rectangular softbox hooked up to a Cob Light as they do their podcast, which is a 2-person interview sitting down, which is super convenient to know that you can just use one light to evenly light 2 different people. It's just super nice to know when you're creating content, just flick on the light and you're ready to go. Now, the third way that you can use these lights is to use it as a hair light or a motivated light. This is one of my favorite lighting tricks when it comes to creating videos, is to actually make lights look more powerful than they really are. And that's what motivated lighting really is. But this light that you see behind me isn't the light that's hitting my hat and my shoulder. That's actually another GVM light, the 100 watt, that's lighting me, making it look like that light tube is hitting me, when in reality it's just motivating the light. And just so you could see, I'm gonna have Kyle turn it off. That's with the light turned off, and you can see that the light dies, it doesn't really hit me. But with it turned on, it now separates me from the background, and it really creates a cool dynamic with my shot. And the fourth way you can use these lights is to use it to light your entire room. A lot of these lights come with a cone in the kit, and what's cool about the cone is it actually forces the light to be shown in one place. But when I'm shooting B-roll in our offices or in our studio, sometimes you don't need to light the B-roll every time. It's nice to just bounce the light off the ceiling and then light the entire space. And we actually did this a couple videos ago, and it was just so convenient to not have to worry about lighting. And because this light is so powerful, and because it doesn't take up all that much room, you can actually save some time by bouncing the light off the wall or the ceiling. Whenever we're doing our all-team Zoom calls on Think Media, Kyle, one of the editors here at Think Media, usually looks the crispiest. And a lot of times it's really because he's blasting that light on his wall, because his desk backs up right to his wall. And because he has a nice white wall, it produces a nice soft white light, which is just super nice and convenient for him. So congratulations to you, Kyle Anderson. All right, so I have one more trick on how you can use a Cob Light, but if you're getting value in this video, let me know by hitting that like button. Thank you so much. And the fifth way I actually love using this light is to use it with what is called a Snoot modifier. And because this light has a Bowens mount, you can actually add this device on the light that produces an artificial effect by using what is called gobos. And gobos are just inserts that go inside of the snoot. And so even in my office, I have a GVM 100 watt that has the snoot on it, and it produces a fake window behind me. And I think it just creates a cool dynamic image. And I'll be sure to link everything that I'm talking about down in the description below, but you don't have to just use this as a fake window light. You can definitely use different shapes that it comes with. And so if you're really trying to take up your videos to the next level, looking into something like this could be a cool idea to level up your content. So those are 5 different ways that you can use this one Cob Light, which really is why I love Cob Lights. And I hope you love Cob Lights as well, especially after watching this video. But give me a second real quick, hold on. With Cob Lights being super powerful and strong, you can actually get also another little light like this that we love here at Think Media. And it's a 2-sided light with an RGB light in the background. And we use it a lot of times to create those accent lights. And if you want to check out the video we made on this light, click or tap the screen. And I can't wait to see you in a future video. Peace.